So first things first, I just want to give a mention to the Grenfell Tower tragedy, which took place a year ago today. Obviously a big shock. Heart goes out to people who lost friends, relatives, family, anyone in that disaster. So yeah, I just want to say, give a shout out to that really. It's a sad day. It's crazy to think that time flies and it's already happened a year ago. So my heart goes out to everyone who was affected by the Grenfell Tower fire disaster, which happened a year ago today. What's going on YouTube? Stone back here again with another video, and this time we are talking about Arsenal Football Club and the fact that today, apart from the World Cup starting, the fixtures for the upcoming Premier League season were released. So right out the gate, as soon as I logged on to the internet, I thought like, oh, I saw the headline, oh, the Premier League fixtures, I forgot all about it. So quickly, of course, I went to the Arsenal fixtures and oh my God, oh gosh, I need to cut. So there I was getting quite excited thinking, oh yeah, with a new manager, new sort of fresh approach, we can sort of have a different sort of start to the season. I'm a big fan of getting a win in the first game of the season, as I'm sure all clubs would be, because I feel like, oh yeah, it sort of gets you off to a winning start. Maybe you might lose or draw the next one, but at least they've got that sort of mentality. The players have got that mentality. The players and the fans, sorry, have got that mentality in their head. Like, yeah, we can pick up some points. Who wants to start the season with a loss? Having said that, the fact of the matter is that Arsenal have probably got the most difficult draw for the first game of the season. They will be playing at the Emirates Stadium, which is somewhat of a home, the home advantage, but they are playing the current Premier League champions, Manchester City. Now, of course, unless you've been living under a rock for how long, you would have seen how good Man City did last season. They almost went the whole season unbeaten, possibly taking the record away from Arsenal, going the whole season unbeaten. Fortunately for us, they didn't. Unfortunately for them, they didn't as well. So yeah, I mean, Man City are on fire at the moment. I'm sure they're going to strengthen, or the players will definitely be hungry to start their season with victory, considering they're the champions and they're just like one of the most dominant teams in football at this time. So talk about putting Unai Emery out, straight into the firing line. He's got one of the toughest jobs there is. He's still got to rebuild the team, set out his tactics. We won't hopefully we can sort of test his tactics and what have you with the players he's got in pre-season friendlies. But then straight away, you've got to go up against Manchester City. And on top of that, the second game, Arsenal have Chelsea, and that's an away game, so that's even worse. Chelsea are sort of a bit in limbo at the moment, but I'm sure surely they're going to sort themselves out before the start of the season. I would imagine that Antonio Conte is going to leave his position as the manager. I don't really know who else is available, but I'm sure that managers would probably be more inclined to maybe go to Chelsea. It's like, no disrespect, not as big shoes to fill as it was in the Arsenal position, where you had Arsene Wenger in charge for 22 years who completely changed the game. There's probably a manager out there who fancies trying his luck with Chelsea, and I'm sure they're going to pick a good manager to do the job. So here I was thinking, oh, I want to get back into the football. I've been following it closely more and more. Maybe I'll finally buy an Arsenal membership so I can go to a few games. But right now I'm second guessing that. Now, hopefully with any luck, I will be able to get one. I wasn't planning to go to the sort of big fixtures, so probably that would rule out the games against Manchester City and Chelsea anyway, even if I do buy a membership for financial reasons. So yeah, that won't make a difference. It's just, I don't know what to think. Hopefully, if Arsenal go down to Manchester City, I hope they at least put up a good fight. It's supposed to be a fresh start for Arsenal Football Club, so of course we want to start positively. Like I say, if they do lose, it would be good if they at least show some heart and determination, and then they're just not the better team on the day. But who knows? Maybe they could surprise everyone. They could take down Manchester City in the opening game of the season. So anyway, guys, just some quick thoughts about the fixtures for Arsenal. Of course, I'm not going to run through every single one, because I'm sure there's videos out there going further into detail about that. But of course, the first game of the season and the second game of the season stood out for me because they're pretty big games and pretty tough opponents already. So let me know what you think. Like I said, I want to get more active on Twitter. My Twitter handle is in the corner somewhere. You can reach me on there. You can leave comments in the section below, whatever. And feel free to like and subscribe and all that. So anyway, guys, enjoy the World Cup, and I'll see you in the next video.